Okay guys, we're back. It's been about 15 minutes. So let's take off the glass and let's take a look at it. So let's lift it up gently. So it flattened out decently. Am I super happy with it? No, I'm not. And the reason why I'm not happy with it, because I don't like this crease right here. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to remove that crease, because I think it's very important to get that crease out of there, whether I'm going to be doing leaf casting or Tengojo repair or whatever. It doesn't matter what repair I'm going to do, but what does matter is that we have that crease. And that crease will implicate negatively in relation to either leaf casting or Tengojo. So I'm going to try to remove that to the best of my ability. So how are we going to do that? What I want to do first is I put my piece of glass down, as you see, right? My piece of glass is down. Now what I want to do is I want to basically try to get it where I can moisten it, put a little moisture in it again, okay? And by doing that, hopefully I'll be able to iron this out. So I have my glass down. I'm going to introduce a little moisture. And I put this backer board here because I do not want to have the glare from my lights. Glass is always a wonderful form of support when you do any type of ironing or trying to smooth out a piece of the ancient document, because it's nice and flat, as everyone knows. So there we go. I just gave some moisture. Now what I want to do is I want to take a piece of parchment paper, and I think we're going to try a little ball action as well. I got my Chinese stress balls here that make the nice noise, and let's give it a little rolling. Let's see if that can at least start the process of what I want to do. And the key thing, like I said, is I want to try to get this seam out as best as possible so I can do my leaf casting or Tengojo. So people may be saying, well, Jerry, if you're doing this and then all of a sudden you're going to put it in water, won't paper memory revert back and you'll have that crease? My answer is maybe, probably, but we're gonna do it after I wash it as well. And then we're gonna put it in Big Bertha, and Big Bertha hopefully will flatten this crease out. And through experience, the reason why I feel this is very important to do is because I've leaf casted books in the past. And what happened was, after I leaf casted the book, it ended up where the seam or the imperfection in the spine redeveloped, and it truly caused issues. So I'm going to heat this up again with some moisture, and then I am going to iron it one more time. We're going to take our time with the iron. This is a Hanger 9 heat sealing iron. You can get it from Amazon. Take a look at the link in my description that is not there, because I don't advertise products on Jerry the Jitterbug's channel. I don't try to make money. This is not something that I'm developing a business or a business model trying to make money. No, I do this for the hobby. I do this so hopefully people who watch, who want to work on their comic books, can learn a few things here and there. Like a lot of my viewers who are there and they comment and they really enjoy watching. One in particular is my good friend Peter Alici. Now he's always commenting and he's on the chats and really taking the tips that I give, at least, and he applies them to his books, and he does a great job. So shout out to Peter, and I appreciate your support, my friend, very much. And I also appreciate the support of all of my other subscribers and people who watch. And as long as I have some views, I will continue making these uploads. If it turns around, I do an upload, I have 1 or 2 views and things start dying down, I may reconsider it, because what am I going to be, a one-man band making a show for no one else to watch, or that no one else wants to watch? That's a little silly, but I will continue doing it. We also have some channel news. I am getting, and it should be sent to me very soon, a major, I'll say it 3 more times, major key. And it's a Silver Age key. And probably it's one of the top Silver Age keys that is out there. It has to be the top 3 or 4 in my opinion. And it's a major team in the comic universe. Now, I'm not going to say what book it is at this juncture. First, let me get it. A member of the community on the Instagram community reached out to me, and he asked if I would be willing to work on a book for him. He works on his own books, but he wants me to do it because he's not set up, or he does not do leaf casting. And what we're going to do with this book, which is going to be very exciting, is that we are going to make a married full book of this Silver Age key. We have a cover, we have a rear cover, we have all different parts of the book from different books, and we're going to put them all together, and our goal is to have a book that is complete and a book that is going to be a conserved book once it's all together. So I am looking forward to doing this, and I cannot wait. So as we can see, the spine is really setting up nicely. I'm getting out that nasty crease that would prevent leaf casting or Tengojo paper from actually adhering, because the ripple would cause problems. Now, I've done this and I've learned this from experience. You really want to thin it out, flatten it out, or the job that you're seeking to do is not going to be as well as it can. Let's give it a little bit more moisture, and I'm going to iron the top here a little bit. We're going to flatten that out. So I'm going to leave this upload right now, where I am going to just iron it for a little bit more. How long is someone going to watch me iron out a spine? I can probably sense that it gets a little boring after a while. And then I'm going to leave a question for Mr. Mike Night Tiger. And the question that I have for him is whether he would want me to leaf cast the spine of this book, because that's all I would do. I would leaf cast it, or we could repair it with Tengojo. Now, I don't know what he's going to say. With the Action Comics right here that I did a light conservation, I left imperfections in the book. I did not make it perfect, because you're not going to make a brand new book, as I repeatedly say. But I think that the Action Comics that I did leaf cast the first wrap, if everyone recalls correctly. And I only leaf casted the spine. I did not leaf cast the whole cover. And this perhaps would be something that would work for this book. Is it necessary? No, it's not necessary. And the reason why it's not necessary is because the majority of the paper where the staples are intact. So that's the question, Mr. Night Tiger. Please let me know what you want done. I'm gonna cover this up now. We're gonna end this upload. I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna put my thin piece of glass up on the spine to put some pressure on it so it dries, and we're just gonna let this dry nicely. In fact, what I'm gonna do, and look at all the moisture that came up, I'm gonna put a paper towel down. And the reason why I'm gonna put a paper towel down is we're gonna absorb all of the moisture out of that spine, just like this. And then we'll have a nice flat first wrap, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. So thank you for watching. Appreciate you stopping by, and stay tuned.